plain bore the marks of destiny. From this blood-soaked ground, a dynasty would rise.
Resistance did not vanish entirely.
Let this be a lesson to those who question authority. For in this land, defiance carries consequences.
At dawn on April 20th, 1526, the plain of Panipat lay shrouded in mist.
Babur, 23, a young conqueror from the Fergana hills, stood poised.
He spoke not only of courage, but of vision. Discipline, coordination, and audacity were his weapons beyond steel and gunpowder.
Across the plain, Sultan Ibrahim Lodi gazed over his sprawling army. Confidence shone.
Two armies, two philosophies. Lodi relied on size and tradition. Babur on strategy.
Cannons, rare in India, were not only instruments of war, they were psychological weapons meant to break the fearsome elephants.
Flanking cavalry, concentrated infantry, and coordinated artillery. Babur's Tuluhma formation was his...
Even massive armies falter if leadership wavers. Complacency and internal dissent lurked in Lodi's ranks.
The moment is here. Move as one!
Victory or martyrdom?
The plain of Panipat held its breath, poised for the clash that would echo across centuries.
Charge forward!
Lodi's elephants surged ahead, massive and terrifying, but fear had already seeped into their ranks. Agile cavalry struck at the flanks, exploiting every hesitation. Small units became instruments of chaos within the Sultanate army. Like a conductor, Babur directed the symphony of war, turning confusion into opportunity, panic into advantage. The strength of numbers faltered under concentrated fire, discipline proving more decisive than sheer mass.
Armored giants meant to dominate became deadly liabilities, trampling allies in their panic.
Leadership crumbled. With no guidance, even the bravest soldiers faltered.
Encirclements, feints, retreats, and strikes. Every movement executed with deadly precision.
The plain became a canvas of destruction, a symphony of steel, gunpowder, and blood.
By midday, Babur's strategy outweighed numbers. Lodi's army lost cohesion, vulnerability overtaking might.
Step by step, the plain of Panipat was claimed. By late afternoon, Babur stood triumphant.
Ibrahim Lodi fell, the Sultanate army in ruins. The balance of power in northern India had shifted forever. Victory was not just martial, it was strategic. Mobility, firepower, and foresight had won the day.
Disoriented and demoralized, Lodi's remnants scattered. The cost was immense. Thousands lay fallen, absorbed into history, witnesses to the birth of a new empire.
A plain bore the marks of destiny. From this blood-soaked ground, a dynasty would rise.
Victory was merely the first step. Governance, diplomacy, and administration awaited the young emperor.
Northern India had changed forever. The Mughal Empire, born at Panipat, began its ascent. Discipline extended beyond battle. Order and structure were crucial to consolidating power. Administration and governance became the tools of empire, laying foundations for centuries to come. Culture, arts, and architecture flourished under Mughal vision, a synthesis of Persian elegance and local tradition. Every conquered region was integrated with care, every alliance forged to stabilize the nascent empire. Order maintained in peacetime ensured victory in future campaigns. The Mughal army was no longer just an instrument of war. the empire's administrative machinery began to take shape, blending efficiency with central authority.
The plain of Panipat, once a crucible of war, became a symbol of strategic brilliance and historical turning points.
Art, architecture, and culture became the signature of Mughal rule, leaving a legacy visible even centuries later. The psychological impact of Panipat reshaped warfare. Innovation, discipline, and artillery now dominated strategy. The emperor chronicled his conquests, offering insight into vision, strategy, and the making of empire. Cultural synthesis flourished. Persian poetry, Indian traditions, and imperial grandeur merged into a unique Mughal identity.
From Panipat, the Mughal Empire's story had begun, a story of power, culture, and lasting transformation. With Ibrahim Lodi gone, Babur's influence spread. Territories once fragmented fell under a unified vision. Administration, taxation, and law enforcement brought stability previously unseen in the region.
Babur's campaigns became models of strategy, discipline, and logistical mastery for future generations.
Infrastructure and military foresight ensured the empire could sustain power and respond to threats swiftly.
Mughal architecture transformed cities, blending aesthetics with political symbolism, leaving an indelible mark on the subcontinent.
Education, culture, and the arts flourished, reinforcing the empire's intellectual and cultural foundation. Discipline remained central. The lessons of Panipat ensured Babur's army could dominate both battlefield and administration. The psychological impact of Panipat was profound. Rulers across India recognized the power of innovation and coordinated strategy. The conqueror's vision extended beyond victory. He sought stability, culture, and governance as much as glory. Mughal influence reshaped not only politics but society, fostering a culture of artistic sophistication. Generations would study the tactics of Panipat, codifying innovation as the hallmark of Mughal military doctrine.
The plain where Babur triumphed stands as a testament to strategy, courage, and the turning of history.
Through chronicles and memoirs, his vision and deeds were immortalized, offering lessons in leadership and foresight.
From a single battlefield victory, the Mughal Empire rose, shaping India's culture, politics, and identity for centuries.
April 20th, 1526, a day when strategy, courage, and innovation converged. Fires flickering among shattered wagons and broken siege equipment. The aftermath of battle lay across Panipat like a grim tapestry. Babur's forces stood victorious, yet utterly drained. These remains are what was left of Ibrahim Lodi's once proud army. Their hands still trembled from the relentless rhythm of combat. And yet, within the exhaustion, lived a quiet triumph. His presence embodied both comfort and command.
Rest easy, old friend. You fought bravely today.
He examined the battlefield not only as a soldier, that he also viewed Panipat as a historian, aware it would reshape warfare in India. In the days that followed, consolidation began swiftly. Babur moved quickly to secure strategic towns and fortresses. Victory on the battlefield meant nothing without control. The audio features a voiceover declaring, artillery had become both weapon and warning.
The reports from Panipat are catastrophic. We must prepare for the worst.
The fall of the Delhi Sultanate created a dangerous vacuum.
Resist and risk annihilation, or submit and survive.
Many chose submission, resistance did not vanish entirely.
The battlefield commander had become a ruler. With disciplined cavalry and controlled force, he swiftly suppressed the rebellion.
The Mughal presence began to take root.
The emperor affirmed that loyalty was rewarded with robes, land grants, and titles.
Let this be a lesson to those who question authority. For in this land, defiance carries consequences.
This architecture, blending Persian arches with Indian craftsmanship, marked the birth of a new cultural fusion. Cultural transformation followed political control.
The Mughal identity, contrary to popular belief, truly took shape far beyond the battlefield.
History never truly ends. Subscribe, comment which battle we should cover next.